Here's 3 reasons why you rebound after a diet program. Now, some of you may think this is obvious. You're saying it's the beer and pizza. And I'm here to tell you that there's actually a couple reasons why that beer and pizza after you diet is making you gain more weight than that beer and pizza before you diet. Which gets me to reason number 1, extreme caloric deficits done way too fast for way too long. If you're dropping your calories about 600 calories too quickly, like within a week or even 3 weeks, and you stay in a caloric deficit, a really deep caloric deficit, for too long, your body gets stressed from that. And when it gets stressed, it slows your basal metabolic rate. It makes it more efficient. So it uses every calorie more precisely. You don't want that when losing weight, and you don't want that when you get out of a diet program and your calories are going to go up. So we have to stop dieting so aggressively, so quickly, and for so long. Reason number 2, overtraining. I cannot express this enough. The number of hours of cardio people are doing, the number of hours of training people are doing, and then when you combine them together in a caloric deficit, it is way too much on the body for way too long. If you're someone training 6 days a week, you better take 4 or 5 days off some week down the road. I like to do 2 weeks on, 1 week light or off. And then if you're doing a lot of cardio, if that cardio is getting up in the neighborhood of 6 to 7 hours a week, you really need to back off that, maybe drop down to walking. If you're doing HIIT, you better not be up to that many hours. That's just too much on the body. That will also stall you. It will stall your metabolism because when you back out of that training, your metabolism is now dependent on that amount of activity to burn the calories. So it's not doing as much of the work. So then when you pull that activity out and you raise calories, your weight's going to skyrocket. Reason number 3. We aggressively diet and we overtrain for so long, and then we're not prepared that when we're done with the dieting program, we're going to have high levels of ghrelin. It's a hunger hormone, right? So when we stop a diet, we think emotionally, oh, I'm free to do whatever I want. But that's where I warn you. Stop. Warning. For the first week to 6 weeks after a diet program, your metabolism is still acclimating to higher calories and less activity. You have to give it time to adapt, like your eyes to light. If you don't slowly raise your calories up, your body is unprepared for that caloric load that is about to take on. So if you rapidly change the environment, you can expect for rapid fat gain. So those few weeks after are so vital, and especially how long you dieted for, how extreme the dieting was, and how much you overtrained will dictate how long you need to wait before your metabolism can stand on its own with higher calories. These are the 3 reasons everyone gains weight after a diet program.